I don't know. It doesn't show that I'm going live, but whatever. That always happens. So I'm going to. So I got in trouble. Well, didn't get in trouble. I yelled at my coworker because she was being mean, and I'm tired of it. And so I told her she was a bitch and other things. And so I'm probably. I don't know. I'll probably get written up. Which whatever. They can write me up. I behaved inappropriately. I did. I know that. I was mad. So I did not behave appropriately at all, but I have to write a letter about what happened. So here's the deal with this. I started this job in October, although I do tend to lose my temper when I'm treated disrespectfully. Like I do. If I feel like someone's being condescending, why is this happening? I don't want this to happen. I want to start a new one that's not like that. Can I do that? There we go. Nope, I guess not. Whatever. What's the date? 4/25/2025. So, how do I start this? This is my on the morning of 4/24/2025. However, it began long before this. Okay, because she was being mean. So, okay, so I need to write this down right. And not only being mean, just disrespectful and rude. This woman has, okay, so I get this, okay, so I'm going to write this down. Okay, so I began working October 10, I think. I'm pretty sure. It was, I can figure, okay. And no one was in the office. How do I put that? I see, well, no, that's true. People were being trained. So Cindy was training me to the best she could as I would say I need to not use their names. Well, whatever, I don't care. But I don't, how do I, I don't even know. I don't know if she was asked or assigned to train me. Had no in doing so. I don't know if she was asked or assigned to train me. I don't even know. I don't know if she was tasked to training me. Tammy took it upon herself. I have no idea. Did they ask her? I don't know. Did Melissa? I have no idea. No idea. Okay. It was clear to me from the beginning she had no interest in doing so. She spent maybe 10 hours with me while she worked from home many times. She would begin to show me, and her computer would go down. She would tell me that she would get back with me when she got it up and running, and leave me hanging for several hours. me see. That she would get back with me and then leave me hanging for several hours. Let's see. Pretty much from the start, Tammy has treated me with disrespect, pretty much from the start, Tammy has treated me with condescending disrespect. Yes, that makes me angry. And yes, that makes me angry. Okay. I began working 10-10-25 assigned to train me. It was clear to me from the beginning she had no interest in doing so. She spent maybe 10 hours with me while she worked from home. Many times she would begin to show me something and then her computer would go down. And she would tell me that she would get back with me. And she would tell me that she would get back with me when she got it up and running. I was left hanging for several hours. At this time, I began to make note of what was, but felt I was it would be of no use, so I quit doing so. I also understood that she was health issues, so was showing her empathy, which was not something she ever showed me. Okay, so okay. I can't. I'll just leave it right there. What else was I gonna? Oh, well, this is where it started. The rest of it is all after that. But boom! I'm streaming. Okay. This is my view of what happened on the morning of 4/24/2025. However, it began long before this. Pretty much from the start, Tammy has treated me with condescending disrespect, and yes, that makes me angry. We all deserve better. I have worked hard in my life. And DSCR. Okay, by someone who knows nothing about me. See, here's the deal. I'm always mad at myself because I know I lose my temper and I go off, and I went off on her, and I told her that I've gone off on people like that before. But the thing about it is if you're disrespectful to me, I have a really hard time just keeping it in anymore. I've spent my life like not standing up to people and letting people walk all over me and treat me like shit, and I'm tired of it. I've worked so hard to be where I'm at. I do not deserve it. Nobody deserves it. Especially someone like that who's been with the same person in the same house and the same job all her life, and she's got this and that and 5 boats, and fuck you, you privilege. We've got 2 boats, and we've got this, and we've got a riding mower, and we've got and then the more I say like I want land, she starts talking about all of her land, and when I say I'm in credit card debt, she starts talking about all of her money, that kind of person. It's like, okay, I am so tired of people like that. Like, I don't want, we're being separated because I lost my temper and told her she was a fucking bitch, which I know I shouldn't have done. They can write me up. I don't care. I'm glad I said it to her. Nobody else will. They're all like, oh, we know it's just Tammy. Everywhere I go, it's like that. Oh, we know it's just Crystal. That's just how Crystal acts. Oh, that's okay. That's just how Brittany acts. Brittany just acts that way. We let her act that way towards people. We let her be disrespectful. Well, if you didn't allow them to be that way, they wouldn't be that way. Period. So, just saying. Okay. I began working on 10/20/25, and Tammy was asked, assigned, I don't know what, to train me. It was clear to me from the beginning that she had no interest in doing so she spent maybe 10 hours with me while she worked from home. Many times she would begin to show me something on her computer, would go down, and she would tell me, she would get back to me, and then she would get multiple times. I need to not stream this. This is not good. Okay. I began working. See, this is, okay, 10/10/2025, and Tammy was asked, assigned to train me. It was clear to me from the beginning she had no interest in doing so. She spent maybe 10 hours with me while she worked from home. Many times she would begin to show me something in her computer would go down, and she would tell me that she would get back with me when she got it up and running. Multiple of those times I was left hanging for several hours. When she did take time to work with me, she was quick with what she did, so I had a hard time following along. As it was already clear, she did not want to train, and she spoke to me in a condescending manner when I did ask questions. I never asked her to slow down. I began to make notes of what was happening, but I felt it would be of no use, so I quit doing so and deleted them. I also understood that she was suffering health issues, so I was showing her empathy. I wish now I had kept note of all the times that she was just plain rude to me. That said, I have been told that is just Tammy, that she treats everyone like that, so I've been trying my hardest to blow it off. It's funny, though, when I speak to her the way she speaks to me, she'll do things like go into Tylen's office with her and close the door, and that makes me feel pretty, I don't want to use the that makes me feel pretty bad. What's another word? What can I say? I don't want to say, there's a bug flying around. I don't want to say that makes me feel shitty, crappy. That makes, whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. makes me feel bad. What's another way to say that? There we go. That hurts my feelings. That hurt my feelings. I'm just going to say that. Okay. And that hurt my feelings. You know, it hurts my feelings when it happens because I know why she's doing it. Okay, there we go. It hurts my feelings, get rid of, because I know what she is doing and it stinks. It's not the act of going in and closing the doors, the timing of when she does these things. I see a correlation to when I stand up for myself, to when I stand up to her. I may be the only one who sees this, and it may not make any of you feel that way, but you have all known or either worked together for years, and I'm new here, so I see things differently. Then we come to Time and I. Then we come to last week and Time and I. I was doing as I was told, and I began entering my time, proud of the fact that it was fairly easy for me to figure out. But then I was told to delete everything. But then I deleted everything because, again, I was doing as I was told. Then I recreated everything because again, I was doing as I was told. Okay, then we come to Time and I was doing as I was told and began entering my time, proud of the fact that it was fairly easy for me to figure out the system. But then I deleted everything because again, I was doing as I was told. Then I recreated everything because, again, I was doing as I was told. At that point, I was frustrated and confused. Then Tammy told me that I should have been told there was an issue with time tracking and that... Oh, wait. Tammy told me that I should have been told that there was an issue with time tracking and that I really should have been... Oh, wait. And that I should wait. And that I should wait, leaving me to feel more left out and confused. Then Tammy and Cindy were talking about Time and I, and Tammy was asking Cindy if she was doing units of 15 minutes or something like that. I stated, wait, what? Are we making this more complicated than it is? Cindy speaks up. At that point, Cindy speaks up and tells me that, so I stated, wait, I'm going to put parentheses, do you capital... And then Cindy speaks up and tells me that no, that I am the one making it more complicated. What? What? Like, really, what? I had it down. What? Like, I felt like I was doing fine and I had it down. Okay. She said I didn't need to keep notes, and then they both decided that I should do that I did not need to be keeping notes. That they both decided that I did not need to that I did be keeping notes in Time and I. It's none of their business if I do this. I do this for me, not them. And what the fuck anyway? So then what happened after that? What else? It's a long, I told her it was going to be long. My boss says, I need you to write down what happened. And I said, okay, it's going to be long. Because it started a long time ago. This woman has been treating me bad for 6 months. And I haven't said anything. And I do this all the time and then I blow. At least it wasn't a boss this time and I didn't lose my job. Thank God. I did realize, though, I think if I have respect for you, I don't blow like that. I think it's if I don't respect you. If I respect you, I will talk to you. Well, if I respect you, you don't treat me like shit, right? It's when you treat me like shit that I blow. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. I need to get my notes, because what happened after that, after Time and I? At one point, I don't know if it was Wednesday, we we're having a, oh, that's what, okay, wait, this was Wednesday, right? So then, I needed to clock out. Whatever. Stay, 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 stay. not going outside right now. And I need to not be streaming. My streaming, I need to shut that off. This is stupid. I'm not doing anything. I don't think I'm streaming. Stop. Yeah.